Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
In the air, right field, on the move towards foul ground. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back in the Bronx, and here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. And that one pulled foul. High fly ball out to center field. Verdugo gets under it. Falls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now the center field.
Next up for the A's, Yuri Ruiz. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get there, base hit. Lead runner around second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Now it's J.D. Davis. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect.
In the air, left field. Grisham trying to get there. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The run comes across, and the A's score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Stays alive. And the 0-2. That's the 3rd out. Back at Yankee Stadium, leading off Oswald Peraza. Harris back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Here's Jose Trevino.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. 4 hits per game in this stretch. That'll raise the batting average in a hurry.
One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That one the other way. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. And a pitch. Out towards left center. Grisham on the move to the gap. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Volpe snags it for the second out. Miguel Andujar up next for the A's. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Back in New York, bottom four. Now here is Trent Grisham as the lefty gets to work. Popped in the air, left field, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty.
They get one, trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. A's leading by a run. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Towards first, and he grabs it in foul ground. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Toro. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Aledmys Diaz. Now on the bump, Caleb Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
At the belt fires. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Next is switch hitting first baseman Abraham Toro. Right through there for a strike. Toro measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Yuri Ruiz up next for the A's.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So digging in, Nick Allen. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. The A's strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The lefty fires. Swings, and he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
You got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes, and then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. The batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Flied to right his first time. That one fouled off.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 outs, base is empty.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in New York, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, J.D. Davis. Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. This one in the air, right field. And that'll get down for a hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Rooker in the box again. Takes a strike.
You know, these A's doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Kicks and fires. Automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 4-0. And that one in the air center field. Verdugo gets under it. And there's one down. And here is Miguel Andujar. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Into center. Verdugo gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. So a man aboard, digging in for Oakland, Abraham Toro. 0-1.
0-1.
Andujar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And the batter now, Esteury Ruiz. That one out to right. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first?
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So, back in the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. On the ground to the left, Davis gets it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And next for New York, Jose Trevino. And it's fouled away.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
2 strikes.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the lineup
The
flips
second
over.
baseman.
Gleyber Torres will hit next.
Torres.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. This to center field. Ruiz under this one. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Back now in the Bronx. Down the third baseman, J.D. Davis. That one down the line. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one away. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Seth Brown. There's a strike. Davis stands at first with 1 out. Found back our way, and that's out of play. On the ground to second, might be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. And now here's the A's catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. Victor Gonzalez, the new pitcher, the lefty from Mexico.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And that is in for a strike. Now 1-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. To third might be 2. Over to Torres. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the A's 5 and the Yankees nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now here is Trent Grisham. In the air to left center. Ruiz sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. His home and away splits there. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Way inside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Athletics leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right down on strikes. 2 out. Man at first. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Hammer, base hit. throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And there's a foul ball.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And here it comes. Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Yanks strand a pair. It's 5-0. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Miguel Andujar. Gonzalez throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
So man aboard. Next up for the A's, Abraham Toro. And first offering is fouled off. Bounced up the middle. Torres handles. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So the Oakland lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's a strike. 0-2 now.